What's up, everybody? Mike Lindsley back with you. It's an ML Sports Take brought to you by Welch & Company Jewelers, Elevate Fitness of Syracuse, and Carvel of North Syracuse. Huge weekend in college football, and I want to highlight a couple of quick games this weekend. Michigan home for Penn State. This is great. Number 5 against number 10. Big Ten showdown. Michigan favored by a 7-point mark. I don't think it's going to be that hard to cover if you're Penn State. I'm going to take Michigan 27-24 in this game. It's going to be all about Corum running the football, in terms of setting up the play action for J.J. McCarthy. But I think Michigan's defense is the difference in this game. They've been getting better every single week. And again, Blake Corum running the football, 5'8", 5'9", 215 pounds. He's a bowling ball type player. Good luck trying to tackle him. Meanwhile, Alabama at Tennessee. Wow, this is a 3-versus-6 game, and a game where the Vols, I think for the first time under Nick Saban for Alabama, the Vols fans think they can win this game. I would give anything to be in a big-time, enormous college football stadium, not only to just see something for the first time, but to be at one of these games, witness the tailgate, witness the partying, witness the passion, and the just embedded into their culture. Tennessee, a lot of people think that they can win because of one guy, more than any, Hendon Hooker. This guy has been absolutely lights out, spectacular in the conversation for the Heisman Trophy. The senior, 6'4", 220, sees over the pocket, runs out of the pocket. He can throw. He can dance around. He's got great footwork. He's been absolutely dynamic this year for Tennessee. 10 touchdowns, 1,400 plus yards throwing, and he has a 90.4 QBR. So that's going to be an incredible game. Obviously, I think if Alabama can establish the run with Jahmyr Gibbs, who's also very, very difficult to slow down like Blake Corum of Michigan, I think Alabama can work this in. The other big key to this game, Bryce Young. I'm going to assume he's going to play in this game, but how healthy is he? Is he 90%? Is he 80, 85? I mean, Bryce Young at 80, 85 is still better than the majority of the quarterbacks in college football, but they got to have him at 100 for a road game at Tennessee. This game could be the season for Alabama in terms of making the college football playoff, because if you look at a lot of the other schedules around college football, Alabama might not be able to get away with just one loss. And then I wanted to highlight one other game, and that's in my backyard. I'm going to be there, working stats, ESPN, so fired up for NC State and Syracuse. You look at Leary at quarterback and Garrett Schrader at quarterback for State and Cuse respectively. These two guys have played awesome football all year long. I need to see Sean Tucker get into this game and get through the NC State defensive line. Syracuse is impressed. They've beaten teams I didn't think they were going to beat. They've beaten Purdue. They've beaten Louisville. They've beaten Virginia. And I got to tell you, it's been an unbelievably great surprise. I didn't realize that it was going to be a 5-0 campaign here to start. Now, having said that, now we're going to see what they're made of. We're going to see what they're made of because they're not only playing really good quality ACC teams and top 25 teams, but the defensive lines, they get a lot bigger and a lot better and a lot stronger and a lot more athletic now the rest of the way. And NC State's one of those defenses. This defense is ferocious. They play great as a team. Look for Syracuse to try and not really match the physicality, but maybe use some finesse to go against that. You've got Schrader and Tucker and Gadsden and company. Maybe they can work that in a little bit. The offensive line has underperformed. This is a huge game for the offensive line. We're going to know a lot more about the SU offensive line in this football game. By the way, I forgot to predict Alabama-Tennessee. I'm still going to take Bama because I never go against Nick Saban. 23-20 in a defensive game, believe it or not. And then in this game it's in Syracuse, I mean, they're favored by 3.5. I think they win it late on an Andre Schmidt field goal. I'm going to go with Syracuse. I am. I like a lot of things I've seen. I'm going to go Syracuse 26-23 in this game. I think that they're going to need a drive in the fourth quarter, and we've seen it happen where they've needed a drive, where they've, gotten ahead and then blown a lead. Virginia, Purdue, except they get a drive late, they get a couple of breaks, and they pounce. That was the case against Purdue. Remember, Schrader threw the pass to Gadsden for the winning score. Same thing happened against Virginia. When you needed a drive, they got it. I think Syracuse needs a drive. I think they get the drive, and I think they win at the Dome 26-23. Mike Lindsley here, ML Sports Take. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. And as I always tell you, enjoy the games.